Hi, so in this video I'm gonna talk a lot, just a warning. Hi cuties, I hope you're doing super duper well. I'm doing good. So today's video is gonna be about the struggle with persona within the kawaii community and how I dealt with it, everything like that. So yeah, why I'm doing this video now? Well, it's 2020 now, it's the new year, and I was struggling with my own persona problem. So I'll talk about it later in the video, but I saw people getting confused about me changing my username to Hyoban instead of Bichiboki, you know, and I just wanted to talk about it, and I know that a lot of people struggle with that within the community, so I just wanted to talk about it and maybe it might help, I don't know. But yeah, so first, if you don't know, if you're new or you just don't know about all this, it happened a lot of times where people just have this kind of persona, and it's like a character that they create in their head and they just try to be it. Now please don't quote me on that, I'm not like very good in this subject, I'm just saying it from my point of view, like what I saw, what happened and stuff. I'm not like a psychologist or anything like that. For example, Venus Angelic made this video about her persona. She was explaining how she felt the need to be a certain way, you know, to please a certain audience. So yeah, it happened a lot of times, and even some of my friends on Instagram had this problem of like who I am, like what I'm trying to do, what is the content I want to create, and it's a big struggle. I think obviously that social media isn't helping it at all. Like I've been on Discord and Instagram, and it's really like when you're in a community where people try to be like, it's almost like a competition, you know, like not in most cases, but I don't know, it's often like a competition, like who's gonna be the cutest, who's gonna have like the most likes, who's gonna be the most, I don't know, it's always, it feels like a competition. I'm gonna tell my personal story now. So as you might know, I started with the username of Hiyori-chan. So it was just a name that I found, I liked it, it was really cute, and I just decided to use it as a username first. So, as you know, I was very much into gaming, so of course I discovered Discord and I made an account. So when I joined, it was first because I was listening to this kind of radio, it was live on YouTube called Kawaii Radio, and they had a Discord, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna join the Discord. And since it was for gamers too, I was like, okay, this is great. And yeah, I joined, and when I joined, I remember joining a voice chat and hearing all these cute voices. It was like crazy. Like they had so, like, I remember two of them had like the cutest voices ever, and I was like, oh my god, this is so cute. And at this age I was seeking for attention and wanting people to love me, and I found this community and I was like, oh my god, I need them to love me, like, you know, to find me cute. And it was like, so now that I think about it, I think it's so wrong, but it was how it was at this time. But yeah, anyways, I started developing this kind of attitude where I tried to act very cute every time, and I had a complete character change, you know. I used to be a certain way and I tried like so hard. I even downloaded this software that changes your voice to make it more like even more high-pitched or like robotic and stuff. It was really creepy, I know, but it was back then, and I was very self-conscious about my voice, which I'm not anymore. I even started writing in a certain way you know what I mean. If you're within the community, I know that you know what I mean. It's not that it's bad, you know, but it just wasn't me, you know. It's something that I would never do. It was just to make myself look a certain way. And even pictures, this is the most toxic thing that ever happened to me, is that I discovered like apps like Snow app and stuff with like very heavy filters that make your eyes so big and your face round and look like you're very small, and was just terrifying. I'll just add a picture here that I still have on my Instagram, but it was way worse when I had my previous Instagram. So yeah, it was beginning to be very toxic. Then things happened, and I don't know how, but I slowly got away from the server. I just felt like it wasn't me, and I was tired of pretending to be someone I'm not, and I was even getting like awkward seeing me writing, you know what I mean? I left the server and I kept contact with my friends, of course. And the other day we were having a voice chat in my server, and we were talking about the old days and how I explained everything, and I was like, yeah, I remember when I was talking like that and stuff, and it was so like we were cringing about it, but it was fun to be like finally myself with my friends and know that they accept me for who I really am. I created a new account on Discord and on Instagram, and at first I was going to do the exact same thing, which is find another persona, like it was Aisumiruku, something like that, and then I don't know, I realized I wasn't into it, so I slowly went to Pichiboki, which is still cute but more neutral. I'm so sorry, I'm so late for work, so I'm just going to head to work and finish this video later when I come back tonight. Okay, so this is the next day. I'm so sorry I couldn't film at night because it was just so... the quality sucked, even though it still sucks a little bit now, but it's better than night because this camera at night does not do a good job at all. So I got slowly into the Pichiboki, kind of a normal character. It was more like me, but I still like, I don't know, I didn't like it, you know. I didn't feel like it was my aesthetic. I didn't feel like it was the vibe I wanted to give to people. The ways I dealt with it, and you can maybe deal with it too, is that I stopped for a moment. I stopped going on social media, of course. This is the first thing you have to do, is just to cut from the social media thing, and just because it's like a big ocean of a lot of aesthetics in one aesthetic, you know what I mean? It's like this, and then you have all this. So I decided to cut it. I didn't go on Discord and on Instagram that much. I didn't go to Discord at all, and I used Instagram just a little bit. What I did was work more on myself, like I would do these sheets and I would write on them like, okay, this is me, this is what I like, this is what I don't like, this is the vibe I like. So I would just make this kind of plan, you know, and writing it down, it made all sense in my head. I was more mindful about what I wanted to give to people, like what I wanted my feed to look like, how I wanted to dress even. So eventually I finally found my style, my aesthetic, even though it's never like perfect. You can tell like I'm always like trying new things, so you can be inspired by people, but I see this so many times on Instagram, especially people copying a feed like for everything, you know what I mean? It's like you can see it, you can see that it's not personal, and you can feel it. I mean, I don't know if I'm the only one, but I'm pretty sure that if you're copying someone's Instagram and this person has her signature, his or her signature feed, like you can tell that this is their feed, you know, there's something special that only they have. But like when you copy them, it's just like the thing that I did was getting inspired by the feeds that I liked the most, getting some elements but not copying them, you know. Like for example, I know that I love Mikan's fashion. I love how she dresses, so I get very inspired by her, but you won't find any like outfit that I put together just as she does. Like there's no outfit that you can tell that it's Mikan's outfit. You can maybe tell that it's inspired, but it's never the same, and this is what makes you stand out, and this is what makes you. It's like you get inspired, but you create something with your signature, and it becomes something that represents you and that screams you. So the reason I changed into Hyoban is because I feel like Hiyori had something that really represented me, and I didn't have it anymore with Peachy Pocky. I decided to get only a half of the name because I don't want the entire character to come back. I just want half of it, only the positive thing about it. Okay, I'm gonna have to end the video because it's starting to get dark now. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!